What is up, you guys? Mental Hog back here for episode 11, otherwise known as the Season 1 finale of the Manchester City Career Mode here in FIFA 23. And like I just said, it's the season finale. We have 2 games left to play, the finale in the Premier League against Manchester United, to ultimately decide whether we do finish in this top 4 or not. And then, of course, the Champions League final up against Inter Milan to see if Manchester City can win their first ever Champions League title. So this should be a big episode. By the end of today, we will know exactly what kind of scenario we're going to go into in Season 2, and I am so excited for the conclusion of this season, which has been a weird one. I'm not going to lie, it's been a weird season. It's a new game. It's kind of expected to happen, but anyways, we are here and we are ready to go. If you guys are excited, make sure to drop your support down below, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here. We are well underway to 1,000 subscribers, and we are on the race to get that done really as quickly as possible. I'm hoping for the end of the year, but I know that we'll get it faster at the rate we're going for, so keep that support coming down below, and I will keep the videos coming for you guys as well. And in the comment section as well, let me know what other teams you would like to see me do a career mode with. I'm thinking when we start Season 2 with Manchester City, I will start alternating videos with a different career mode and start kind of doing 2 at the same time almost. One day this, one day another one. So let me know what you think about that in the comments down below, but let's not waste any more time here. Let's get into this game against Manchester United. Now, obviously, if we look at the situation in the Premier League table, it's not looking good for anybody except Man United. Like I said, they're going to be definitely lifting the title at home today, and that's kind of crappy for us, but that's okay. We'll watch them do that, and we will hopefully be doing that ourselves next season. However, we also have potentially a chance to even get as high as 3rd, I would say, not really 2nd. Chelsea are playing West Ham, so if that game goes a certain way, like a draw or a loss, we can jump Chelsea in the table. And Liverpool are playing Brentford, which means, you know, it's looking unlikely that they are going to even drop points. So we definitely won't be able to jump them, because look at the goal difference. We need 14 goals minimum to be able to overtake them. So that's not happening. But what is going to happen is I'm going to do my best to destroy Manchester United today. We are due for some revenge. And another thing to keep track of in this game here is that Erling Haaland, if he scores just 1 goal today, he sets a new Premier League goal scoring record tally. So that should be something really exciting to see. Their team looks rather different. They've got Lisandro Martinez playing at left back, Lindelof and Araujo as the center back pairing, Pavard and the right back spot, so a very defensive back 4. Antony, Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, and Sancho as that front 5, and Casemiro and Goretzka as double pivots. That is going to be a very hard midfield to get through, but we will do our best. We were able to put up quite a fight last time out, even though we lost, and this time, now that I'm feeling myself in the game, we'll be able to do hopefully even better. Let's get 3 points here today, and even though they're going to lift the title, let's make it a little bit of a sad one here as they lose a Manchester derby. Let's do it. All right, the rain is out. The Casemiro tifo is out. Okay, like that. Let's put some dampers on their Premier League celebrations here today at Old Trafford. Getting swarmed by Manchester United to start the game, but we are able to get around the pressure, which is nice. Jude Bellingham playing through Haaland. That was a weak shot. I really want to get him that goal. I'm going to try and feed it to him as much as possible. Obviously, that's not going to be too much of an issue for him, though. Jack Grealish looking for time and space. Jude Bellingham to Haaland. Haaland with the new goal-scoring record. Only 8 minutes in, he has broken the goal-scoring tally for most Premier League goals in a season, up to 33 now. Just how many will he end the season with, though? There's still time for more. There you go, new competition record of 33 goals, Erling Haaland, and only 1 season here he's done that, and in real life he's probably going to do that as well. He's already up to, what, 12, 13 goals in the Premier League this season? Aymeric Laporte, nice job, buddy. Proving that he does indeed deserve to be one of our starting center backs. He's been playing pretty well, despite me complaining about him earlier in the season. Yikes, Jack, that was some bad stepovers, but it works out okay. We still have the ball. Oh, we still have the ball. De Bruyne looking to do some more damage. It's off the post. You got to be kidding me. Oh, Ronaldo's just running clean through on goal. Oh, that was close. He's about to tie that old record as well. He's only on 30. I think he's on 31 goals, so he's only a couple of goals behind Haaland. And we will not let him score today as best as we can. Jude Bellingham freeing up space for Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish not able to get past Ronald Araujo, who unfortunately in real life is going to miss, I think, the World Cup due to a hamstring surgery he decided to have. Due to an injury, of course. He didn't just have a hamstring surgery for no reason. But, yeah, really sad to see because he's a great defender. Well, Ruben Diaz up against the Sanch. Takes him out. Okay, I'll take that. It's a tactical foul. Not even a yellow card given, so that's pretty much the best case scenario. And CR7 going to step up to take this. We all know what his free kicks are like nowadays. That was actually not bad. They tend to actually go into Rosette, but that was at least on target. I'll give him that. Comes Antony. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ronaldo's been freed. And I think that was a big save by Ederson. No, actually, he just blew it over the bar. That is what his free kick should have done. Oh gosh, gotta be careful. That could have been a penalty. Easily could have been a penalty, to be honest with you. I'm surprised they didn't give that. Okay, Jack Grealish. If we time this right, we could maybe get Haaland another goal, or Jack could just go the whole way himself. Oh, yes, Jack Grealish. That is what I'm talking about. I believe that is now a goal, at least, and I think he's just to the Haaland goal. So, yeah, he's doing really, really well. The second half of this season, he has stepped up at that left wing. And just a solo run through on goal. I'm surprised he didn't get caught up to by any of those other players. I mean, Araujo's pretty fast. Pavard isn't, but Jack is certainly not the fastest player on the wing. Okay, it's halftime. It's 2-0. I will tell you, this is not the kind of game that looks like Erling Haaland and Phil Foden will both score hat tricks like they did in real life this past weekend. However, we're looking pretty good, and we're looking like we're definitely taking the 3 points today. So what I would like to do for the second half is actually go ahead and take off a couple players that I want fit for the Champions League final, including Aymeric Laporte, including, I think Kyle Walker because he has less stamina. So Sergio Gomez is coming on. Those are the 2 subs I'm going to make at halftime. I want our defense fit, and then I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more a little bit later on. Sergio Gomez has got his work cut out for him out here, and Anthony is doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing in real life, just skilling for days. Nice job, Sergio Gomez. Very well defended. And that's going to be Lindelof coming off for Diogo Dalot, who's going to, I don't know, step in at right back, I guess. Only for us to end up with the ball again. Only for us to get it to Erling Haaland again. Erling Haaland through on goal. I'm going to go ahead and play this inside because I don't know that that shooting angle was the best. I probably should have just shot there, though, to be honest with you. Oh, well defended, Rodri. We are playing out of our minds here today. Phil Foden in the half space that he loves so much. That is 3-0. Everybody in the front three has got a goal now. Grealish, Foden, and Haaland. That is what you like to see. Amazing stuff. Now I think we can go ahead and make a couple more substitutions. Gonna bring off Jack Grealish for Rafael Leao. Gonna bring off... I'm actually gonna bring off Haaland for Alvarez because Foden's looking okay stamina-wise. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring off De Bruyne for Gundogan. That's gonna be the last sub I make for this game. That'll be the 5, I think. Yeah. And then we'll just go ahead and play out the rest of the game from there. Haaland has obviously done what he needed to do, setting the new competition goal-scoring record. That's all I really wanted from him today. And I want him fit for the Champions League final, of course, so off he comes. Here comes Diogo Dalot. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That could have been a couple of different penalties if we weren't careful. There's Stonesy handling the ball with his booty cheeks. And Diaz shoving somebody onto the ground. That was close. Gundo, so much space for Julian Alvarez here. Hello? Julian Alvarez. Oh, yes, it's 4-0. Julian Alvarez gets a goal as well today. We'll show you the goal-scoring numbers after the Champions League final, but this guy secretly has been doing really, really well coming off the bench. Oh, yes, Cancelo sticking a foot in. Jude Bellingham. Julian Alvarez. Out wide, Phil Foden. He wants another one today. Or does he? Gonna play it back inside. Joao Cancelo. A little bit of space. Let's just have the shot. Why not, man? Close. Rodri. Oh, yes. Keeping up with Diogo Dalot in a foot race. That's not something you would expect to see, but I'm glad he did. Oh, yes. We're going to have a shutout against United here. I don't want them scoring any goals against us. I want to score another one, actually. Julian Alvarez. Keep going. Keep going. Out wide to Leao. I don't know what happened to Leao. He scored 1 goal for me on his debut, and ever since, he's honestly just been a ghost. He seems slow, he seems sluggish, and that's crazy because he has like 90-something pace. He's probably the fastest player behind Haaland at the club. Gundo, are we on for a patented Gundo firecracker? Oh, close. Cancelo, back to Phil Foden. I see Julian Alvarez and Akers. I'm going to play this across to Rafael Leao. He needs this goal for his confidence, and he just blows it over the bar. Oh my god, man. I swear. Let me know what you think we should do with Leao next season. I want to give him more chances, but he has let me down. Big time. Oh, Ruben Diaz, big challenge. However, that is potentially a free kick for them. No! Okay, Ronaldo misses. It's not going to be it's not going to be a goal for United. We want to keep it that way. It is the 89th minute, so I just need to get this away from them. I'm not really trying to score anymore. I just want to keep this clean sheet against United. That would make me feel really happy. Oh! Okay, well, they don't want us to keep a clean sheet, I'll tell you that much. Stonesy, yes, put your body on the line, mate. And that is going to be it. A 4-0 win for us today. I think United are going to be lifting their Premier League title, but they should be ashamed. They got destroyed. And Ten Hag, go shake hands and then go back to the tactics room because that was not it from you, Chief. Are they going to lift the title or not? I don't want to watch it. I just want to see if they will. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like they already lifted their title as soon as they knew they won it. And, yeah, not happening again today. Okay, so we're going to start building up to that Champions League final. But first, let's review the Premier League season. So ultimately, we barely do make it across into the top 4. We're close there between ourselves, Chelsea, and Liverpool. We had a great second half of the season, but those 10 games that we lost at the beginning of the year was just terrible, terrible, terrible stuff. Did not help us at all. We have tied Liverpool for the most goals scored in the Premier League this season with 88, which is pretty freaking good, if I do say so myself. 57 goals conceded makes us one of the worst defenses in the league, if I'm honest. And then if we take a look at the rest of the top 6, we have Spurs in 5th, Leicester in 6th, obviously United winning the title, Aston Villa and West Ham in 7th and 8th, Newcastle in 9th, Arsenal finishing out the top 10, and then mid-table, Brighton, Leeds, Everton, Fulham, Wolves, Palace. Relegation zone, we have Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, and Brentford, unfortunately going down. They had a terrible, terrible season. And yeah, some interesting teams staying in the Premier League next season, like Fulham, and who else? Who else was I even thinking of? That is really all I was thinking of. So yeah, we'll see who comes into the Premier League next season. We'll see if they spend $100 million plus or whatever. And interesting stuff. Now, we didn't make it very far in this competition, but I did want to check the FA Cup, and Aston Villa actually beat out United for that, so no double for United this season. And again, Carabao Cup, we didn't make it very far, but Chelsea beat Spurs for that one, so no treble domestically for Manchester United either, which is a nice thing. And then you can ignore the Champions League background. We're going to look at the Premier League scoring stats for this season. Haaland, outright top goal scorer, 33 goals in only 32 games. He actually didn't play every game. And despite that, he was able to shatter that record. So imagine what would have happened if he played 37, 38 games. Believe it or not, he's actually the only City player in the top 25 goal scorers this season. I kind of believe it. When you have somebody that scores that many goals, it's not very likely that other people will get a lot. And then in terms of the golden boot, no, not the golden boot, the golden ball. Luis Diaz actually has the most assists in the Premier League this season with 15. De Bruyne just behind him with 14 though. And we have quite a few players with a lot of assists here. Cancelo with 9, Foden with 9, Grealish has 7. Let's see, anybody else on here? No. And then if we look at clean sheets, Ederson actually keeps the Golden Glove for the most clean sheets this season with 12 in 38 games. And that is rather interesting because, I don't know, I'm just surprised that we were able to keep the most clean sheets. Once we changed it back to world class from legendary and stopped just playing terribly, we were able to keep quite a lot of clean sheets, which is great. And the only thing left to do now is to play this Champions League final against Inter Milan. The only thing I'm going to do now is I'm just going to check both of our runs, really, to this final of the Champions League and just see how we got here and, you know, that sort of stuff. So obviously we started out in the group stage where we had a very low scoring point total in our group, and it was very close between all 4 teams, but we did make it out top. Inter Milan actually finishing 2nd in their group of death with Bayern Munich and Barcelona. Again, not super close, but they did end up finishing 2nd. In the round of 16, we came up against Rangers. Everybody remembers that fun, high-scoring tie, especially this one where I put it on Legendary and it was 5-4. That was a ridiculous game. And Inter Milan knocked out PSG. So far, I would say Inter have had a much harder run to the Champions League final, both in their group and in the knockout stages. It did get a little bit more difficult for us in the quarterfinals as we came up against Chelsea, though, and dispatched them 4-1. Inter Milan got a little bit nice and came up against Bayer Leverkusen and knocked them out 4-2. And then in the semifinals, they had to play Liverpool, and we had to play Bayern Munich. So I would say it kind of evened out for us here, and now we have to go up against each other in the final. And if we take a look at the Serie A, it looks like Inter Milan finished 2nd in the league. Roma, Jose Mourinho's Roma team, actually winning the Scudetto. Lazio in 3rd, Juventus making up the rest of the top 4. We don't care about that. We do care that Inter have had a very good season, actually, in the Serie A. So it's looking like it's going to be a big-time fight for the finish here. And just taking a look at who some of their best players in this competition are, Lukaku has scored 6 goals, Barella has also scored 6 goals, Gosens with quite a few goals of his own, and then assists-wise, I'm trying to look, they have Barella up there as well, so it looks like Lukaku and Barella and players like that are going to be the ones to watch out for. But we do see Haaland top of the scoring and assisting charts with 13 goals and 8 assists in 11 games. This is his world, and we are just living in it. Okay, well, I think I have delayed this for long enough. It's time to get out there at the Ataturk Olimpiyat Stadi in, I believe, Istanbul, and see who really is the better team here in the world, in Europe, whatever you want to call it. It is probably the biggest game we have ever played in a Manchester City career mode, at least in this season, that's for sure. So let's get out there and see if we can get past that team. They've got Ndidi, they've got Dzeko, Canales, I believe Joe Gomez, alongside a Serbian Bastoni, Onana in between the sticks. They've got that 3-1-4-2 formation, I guess you could call it. And it actually does say that right up there. I don't know why I'm guessing. Let's get out there. Pedro Orteguilla, you better officiate this game well, because we all know City has a weird history in the Champions League knockouts with officiating. But We're not here for that. We're here to win this title. Let's get out there with our strongest 11 and secure this trophy. Yeah, I can imagine that this cutscene is going to be pretty freaking epic. The cameras are ready. The trophy is ready. The town of Istanbul has been completely invaded with fans of both teams here. And it's going to be a big final. Will Lukaku end up scoring a goal against City, or will we be victorious today? One of us is taking home that trophy. The Cannavaro Tifo is out. At least I hope that's Cannavaro. Actually, I could be wrong. Let's just ignore that. I didn't say that. Champions League final, baby. This is what we've been waiting for. Grealish in space. Try and get a cross played in here to Erling Haaland, who takes a header facing the wrong way. And that's all right. I will say it might be tough to get Haaland through too many times in this game. Oh, shoot. Hold on a second. Let me defend. It might be tough to get Haaland through in this game because they do have 3 center backs, 3 big guys that are going to try and stop him at every opportunity they get. So we might have to depend on our midfield runners, our wingers getting inside, all that sort of stuff. Haaland might not have the biggest game today. Jude Bellingham playing through Haaland. I might have just eaten my words as Haaland gets us a go-ahead goal in the 13-minute and 37-second. He is Leet himself. Erling Haaland meditating in the Champions League final. The mentality giant. From that angle to put it in the back of the net the way he did, almost top bins. It's crazy stuff. Ruben Dias has to get back against Lukaku. Oh my god, the response was almost immediate. Romelu Lukaku, the big man. He missed Milan. I guess they missed him too. We have a game on our hands, boys. Yeah, we just could not catch up to him. Ruben Dias tried his hardest, but I think they both have the lengthy run animation. So, yikes. That's a big firecracker. Jude Bellingham. Kevin De Bruyne over the top for Haaland. He is onside, I think. No, he's actually not. I thought he was, but maybe it was too close to the shoulder of the defender. Oh boy, Ram is through again. I cannot let him do that too many times. We will pay the price for it. Whew, Ruben Dias, thank you. Jack Grealish up against Canales. He's actually through here. Just got to not get caught up to by Joe Gomez. Now play the ball to Haaland. Oh, he misses. Oh, that was really, really nice, though. I see Cancelo and Akers here. Oh, boy. Get that to Haaland. Take a touch. Oh, man, we've seen him score exactly that goal with Cancelo before. That link-up is awesome. Got to be careful here. Don't let them free through Lukaku on goal because he is a hard one to stop. And as I say that, I'm playing every single tackle the way they would want me to. I got to calm down. Uh-oh, De Bruyne has gone down. It looks like he has maybe some sort of a slight knock, and that would really suck. Oh, nah. You got to be kidding me. De Bruyne's Champions League final is over just 32 minutes in. Our captain will not be here to lift the trophy. That is so sad. Poor Kevin. He's my favorite player in this team, and he is out. That is just the saddest thing. Kevin De Bruyne will not be here to lift the Premier League. What am I saying? The Champions League trophy. Hold on a second. Let me... Okay, well, Gundogan is going to have to come on. He's our vice captain, so it looks like it might be Gundo lifting that Champions League trophy for us. Unfortunately, Kevin De Bruyne's season and his game is over. I hope it's not a long-term injury because we need him for next season. And it really is just the most unlucky of situations, but it could be a bad injury, guys. That could even be as bad as an ACL because he landed right on his knees. Well, that is just the most unlucky thing. Jack Grealish threw on goal. Oh, yes, Jack. Keep going. Just take the shot. Oh my god, it's just wide. What's going on? There's got to be a magnet on these posts, sending them wide. Haaland to Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish inside to Jude Bellingham. Sees Phil Foden out wide. Gonna play it back inside. Just wait for the right moment to shoot. Okay, we didn't even get to play that ball, so never mind. Again, don't want to let them play one to Lukaku. That would be very, very dangerous for us. And then, okay, we can just play lazy passes around the front of their defense. That's cool. Oh, yes, Ruben Dias is going to do that defensive work every single time. I love him. Such a good center back. We are almost to halftime, and Lukaku had a dangerous chance there, but he's offside. Looks like that's going to take us across. Let's just get this ball a little bit further out. There you go. Halftime, it's 1-1. Our captain is out injured, and hopefully it's not a bad injury, but the most important thing is we still have to win this game. I'm going to go ahead and keep the team the same for the second half for now. And if we get too many more chances that go wide, I'm going to have to make decisions. I'm going to have to make some hard decisions. Jude Bellingham potentially playing through Erling Haaland here. That was a really, really, really bad turn, though. From the captain, Bastoni. Isn't he a young center back? That's crazy that he's the captain of Inter at such a young age. I thought Brozovic was the captain. Something must have happened with Inter this season. Phil Foden. Oh, yes, the dribbling. He's so good on the ball. And Gundogan. Oh, big save by Andre Onana. He had it through on goal there. Erling Haaland just had to put it in the back of the net, and he could not. Phil, play on this cross. Get it on somebody's noggin. Oh, it's Aymeric Laporte. When we need him most, he shows up, and he puts it in the back of the net. What a freaking header that was from Aymeric Laporte. I criticized him all season, and here he is coming up for us in the Champions League final. The stadium is going nuts. Oh, yes. What a delivery from Phil Foden. I didn't know he had these corner deliveries in him, and I did not know that Aymeric Laporte had that front post heading ability in him as well. What a freaking header that was. And like that, it's 2-1. We are back in the lead, but we need to be careful. They are very, very dangerous, and last time we scored, they scored right after. That's Laporte's first goal in the Champions League this season. Could not have come at a better time. Literally could not have come at a better time. He's clutch. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yes, Kyle Walker. He's got that recovery pace. He can get exactly where we need him to every time. Don't let them play through Rom. Or don't let them play through Brozovic either. Oh my goodness. We gotta mark Romelu. We gotta get this ball out. Okay, thank you, Ederson. Wow, I knew they were going to try and play that to Rom, but it had nobody marking him for some reason. It was Jack Grealish of all players. That's not the right guy for that. Kyle Walker getting a nice run through on goal here, but we need to wait for a good opportunity with the ball. Jude Bellingham, Ilkay Gundogan, our captain, our vice captain had to deputize. Okay, kind of teleported onto me there, but that's all right. Yes, Ruben Diaz, not letting Edin Dzeko have a moment's peace. Jack Grealish, Haaland, Gundo. Oh, what a ball this is for Foden. For Haaland to get a half brace today. It's 3-1, and surely that is going to be the Champions League secured now. What a passage of play. That was liquid football, Man City style, perfect stuff. Haaland with a brace today. Yeah, the way we passed that ball around, it was just perfect. Wow. Amazing, amazing stuff. And Haaland set that up himself, playing with his back to goal. You love to see it. 20 minutes to go now. I'm going to make just a couple of changes. Rafael Leao and Bernardo Silva coming on the left wing and midfield spots. And yeah, I just want to give Leao more chances because he's not really come too good for me yet. And Bernardo Silva, we just have to give him a few minutes. You know we do. He might have a very big role to play for us, assuming Kevin De Bruyne will be out injured for a while. I'm not sure, but if he is, Bernardo Silva is going to need to step up. Ndidi, oh my gosh, getting a clean run through on goal. What a run from Ndidi. What in the world was that? I didn't know he had that in him. Okay, let's mark Romelu. Let's make sure we keep this clear. Okay, that's not bad. Stop the cross now. All right, Phil Foden, waiting for runners. They have quite a few players back, actually. I see Haaland. I see Leao. Oh, this is his chance. The former AC Milan player. Can he do it? Sink Inter. Oh, Rafael Leao scores in the Champions League final. If that's not a way to boost your confidence, I don't know what is. Welcome back to us, Rafael. Clean run through on goal. Erling Haaland with the assist. You'll love to see it. And boom, you'll love to see that finish as well. Supposedly, Leao has 7 goals in the Champions League this season now, but I promise you, he has not scored any for me yet. Those were all at AC Milan. Bernardo gets it to Haaland. Back to Bernardo. He's got a run through on goal. Okay, couldn't quite find him. That's all right. I don't blame Bernardo for that one. That was a tough pass. Cancelo to Phil Foden. Phil Foden getting a clean run through here. Looking for Haaland. I want to give him a Champions League final hat trick. Let's get him a Champions League final hat trick. Why with your left foot? Why with your left foot? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. Oh, maybe not. Oh my goodness. He just slide tackled our goalkeeper and somehow got away with it. That should be an immediate sending off. Lukaku, calm down, mate. Oh god, it's 2-4. I'm messing up at the back here. Yeah, you'll have seen it. That was not good. It's a consolation goal, though, honestly. It's the 89th minute. They're not coming back. But I'm sure Big Rom will feel good about scoring a brace in the Champions League final. After being relatively unsuccessful at Chelsea last season, he has had quite the season here with Inter Milan, reaching a Champions League final, scoring a brace, maybe scoring a hat trick. Can you calm down? Can you calm down? Oh boy. Is there a comeback on here? I smell a comeback. Don't let him get this goal. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ederson. That should be, hopefully, the last dangerous thing that happens to us this game. But Onana is up. Oh boy, I love seeing the goalkeepers come up at the end of the game. That's going to be all. That's all she wrote, yeah? That is all she wrote. It's a 4-2 win in the Champions League final. And what a way to end off the season, boys. Yes! The first Champions League trophy of probably many for this massive club. I love it. Look at the scenes. Yes. Is that De Bruyne injured? Just sprinting around on the pitch? It's fine. It's fine. I'll allow it. If your ACL is torn, it's not going to do anything if you run right now. It's going to be a 7-month recovery anyway. What a freaking season we have had. We started off so badly. We were thinking we might get sacked if we don't win our games. These new title celebrations look so nice. The Inter players are distraught. I don't care. We are lifting the Champions League trophy in Istanbul. Oh, the absolute scenes. You'll love to see it. The camera angles, the trophy, and our stand-in captain Ilkay Gundogan is going to lift this freaking trophy for us. The Champions League trophy for Manchester City. Come on, you freaking Blues. All the fans are going nuts. I wish we could have done it in the blue kit, the home kit this season, but it looks just so good to do it, even in the yellow and black. Gundogan parading the trophy around in Istanbul for the fans, and surely there is going to be parties for days in Manchester. United winning the Premier League, City winning the Champions League. That town is going to be a madhouse for the next week or so. You'll love to see it. Oh yeah, baby, send off those fireworks. Why are they not blue and white? I'll take it. Team photo. Let's see it. Well, boys, we won the Champions League, but as all things in life are, we have to strike a balance, right? So with every positive, there is a negative. And Kevin De Bruyne did tear his ACL. He will be out for 7 months, which means he will miss probably a majority of the first half of Season 2. Thankfully, we have the squad to be able to back that up. We have Gundo, we have Bernardo Silva, but that is just so sad to see. Kevin De Bruyne only 30 minutes in to the Champions League final, the one that we actually win, and he freaking gets an injury. Ugh, it sucks. But hey, we can't complain too much. We did win the Champions League. Let's review all of this season in the Squad Hub and take a look at who our top everything was. I think we all know, but let's just look anyway. Erling Haaland, 51 goals and 15 assists in 47 games. To have 66 goal contributions is completely out of this world. Doesn't make any sense, but we love to see it. Kevin De Bruyne, our captain, who is going to be out injured, 13 goals and 21 assists. Again, just absolute madness to be able to do what he did this season. Jack Grealish with 11 goals and 10 assists came really, really good for us. He's going to be our starting left winger for sure next season. Julian Alvarez off the bench, like I said, 11 and 5. Phil Foden, 8 and 15. A lot of assists for Phil Foden. I loved him this season out on the right as well. Rafael Leao, most of those goals were scored at AC Milan, but he didn't do that badly, honestly. I think I gave him a little bit too much stick. We will keep him around for next season. We might need him anyways. Bernardo Silva, despite all of the people saying that he's not good enough, he's not cutting it, he's actually doing really, really well. 7 and 7. We will keep him around as a rotation player. We're going to have no choice because De Bruyne is out. Jude Bellingham did really, really well for us, getting forward, going back, helping out the play all the time. Our stand-in captain and Ilkay Gundogan got to lift the Champions League trophy, and he's actually doing pretty well for us. Scored some bangers. Laporte with some goals. Cancelo with so many goals and assists. Well, mostly assists, but so many goals and assists for us. Yeah, just such a good creative outlet. I love Joao Cancelo. And yeah, if you take a look, I mean, De Bruyne, Foden, Haaland, Cancelo, Grealish, we have a team to be reckoned with. And clean sheets, we were able to keep 17 of those with Ederson, which is awesome. And if you look, like I said, Laporte has the most clean sheets out of every other defender in the team because he's just playing the most games, I guess. So, well, the most games that we get clean sheets in, I guess, is really the answer. So, yeah, a great season for us here at Manchester City in Season 1. I am so looking forward to Season 2 with Manchester City. Let me know what you guys want to see signings-wise in the comment section down below. Obviously, De Bruyne is out injured, so we might need a little bit of help in that midfield. I think we're fine, honestly. We have De Bruyne, we have Gundo, we have Silva, Bellingham, Rodri, Phillips. So I think we'll be okay without making signings. Also, we have Ivan Illich, so maybe next season he'll be able to play a bigger role, or maybe we loan him out, or maybe we sell him. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's going to wrap up Season 1 of the Manchester City Career Mode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to leave your support down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys for Season 2. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and peace.